Okay, so as I've said, it is really important in order to make sentences in Spanish. Why? Because we cannot just say, for example, in English, no, we cannot just say Maria is a teacher. Maria goes to market. Maria teaches well. Next, Maria is smart, yung mga ganyan. No? We have to use some pronouns so that we can continue adding our sentences. No? And again, we have to know the conjugation of that. Don't worry, later we will be explaining what is this conjugation thing. Just a recall, pronouns, no? Grammar recall from all your grammar subjects from grade school to high school. What are these pronouns? It says first person, second person, and third person point of view, diba? No? Or voice. First person, second person, third person. Ano ang first person? What is first person? What is that? This is the, sino siya? Who is the first person now? Sorry?
Yung ganun naman.
Speaker po.
Si Edril. Was that Edril? The speaker.
Yeah. It's ma'am.
Okay. So, first person, you got it? First person is now the speaker. Correct. Okay. So, yung nagsasalita, speaker or the doer of the action. Okay. So, speaker or doer of the action. Remember that. Second person, what is second person?
Yung kausap.
Yung kausap. And the third person is?
Yung chismosa. Charot.
Yung pinag-uusapan ng mga marites. Okay, yes, that's the third person. No, it doesn't necessarily mean, of course, it's a person, no, the one you are talking about. It can be a thing, or any subject, no. This is your subject, yung third person, because it can be in English nga yung he, she, it, diba? Or they, no. So it can also be singular and plural. This one is self-explanatory na, no? If you still don't know what singular and plural means at this point, nako lang. Aywan ko lang kung paano kayo nakatungtong sa university, okay? So singular and plural, self-explanatory. Now in English, these are now our pronouns. Now first person, I, and then we. Okay? I, you, he, she, it. This is singular. We, you all, and they is now the plural. And second person nga yung kausap, right? You all. So basically, I will address you as you guys, you all, no? Hello, everyone, you guys. This is now the second person, as long as you're talking to them. Okay? Of course, we will have to find out what are their Spanish counterparts. Singular muna tayo. For singular, we have the first person. I in Spanish is yo. Yo. You already know that. Okay, yo. You've been using that last period, no, last midterms. Second person now is tú. Okay. Tú. Did you use that in midterms? In what sentences or phrases? Tú.
Yung ito, ma'am, yung and you.
Ah, yes. Good, good. There you go. You still remember who was that? Si Sylvette ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Itu, yes. All right. Muy bien. Yeah. Itu. So, you and you. Okay. So, I assume you already know first and second persons. We're going to add that. Ito na. And this time, hindi lang pa isa-isa or pa dalawa, I will be giving you all the pronouns na. Okay, all the rest of the pronouns. So, we have third person, he or she. Yung he is él, and yung she is ella. Okay. It will help you guys if you are going to make, if you're going, if you're going to make a table na ngayon, no? You can draw your own table now. Okay. So that you can understand later on our discussions. Kasi nga, you cannot see the tables yet, no? Later while I'm discussing the succeeding lessons or topics. So you can draw it right now so that later you can remember, okay, so él is he, ella is she. Okay? Repite, por favor. Él,
L.
L,
ella.
ella,
Okay.
ella.
All right. Muy bien. So, as you can see, meron tayong accent dyan. Before we proceed to plural, we have some reminders here or important concepts, no? Two versus two. Two with accent versus two without the accent. Okay? What's the difference? So it's important, guys, that you will use the ones with accents when you are pertaining to subject pronouns because you will see the difference here. But first, yung tu nga is a subject pronoun. Example sentence, tú hablas español muy bien. Tú hablas, you speak español. Spanish muy bien is very well. This is very basic sentence. What is now the one without the accent? This means now your rather. It means your, or it's a possessive adjective. For example, tu hermano no habla mucho. Tu hermano is your brother. No habla is no speak, don't talk or don't speak. Mucho, much. Okay. Tu hermano habla mucho. Repite, por favor. Tu hablas español muy bien.
Tú
hablas
hablas español muy bien.
Tu hermano no habla mucho.
Tu hermano
no habla
habla
mucho.
mucho.
Muy bien. Okay. I thought I will be hearing something like tu hermano no habla. Good, no? Wala akong narinig. In that case, very good. Well done. You can still remember your module 2. Okay? All right. So, going back, ayun nga, in our quizzes assignments, please start using now the accent, no? Because we are discussing or we are talking about subject pronoun na. Okay? So, I will be stricter when it comes to your answers. If it doesn't have accent, then it means another thing. No? Hindi siya yung subject pronoun. Is everyone having, or is any one of you having a problem with the usage of accent sa keyboard, like you cannot find it, or you're able to put accent you? Okay naman. You can put answers with the accent. Yeah? Okay, no, I was asking, no. So please start putting, no, if you haven't yet. So mas check na tayo. Moving on, we also have L versus L. Correct? This one, you know. Oops, sorry. What was that? I cannot see.
Sana all.
I cannot see. Ba't hindi ko makita? I cannot put down. Oh, nawala. Apologies. Azu. Okay. All right. Commercial break. Okay. So, L versus L. Ayan. So, L equals, yung hinga with the accent is subject pronoun. Example sentence, él tiene mucho amigos. What is tiene? Do you still remember tiene? Tiene is?
Guess lang po, ma'am. Is it age po? Age?
No.
And then,
What
Has.
is the root verb? Te? What is the root verb? Infinitive form of verb of tiene?
Have, ma'am.
What is it?
Tengo.
Tengo?
Tengo.
Yes, I heard it already. Who says tener?
Kayo, ma'am.
Samantha.
Okay. Ayan. Dalawa ba nagsabi ng tener? Sino yun? Si Samantha? Samantha din ba? Did I hear
Yes, ma'am.
Samantha? Okay. Si Cario and then si Samantha. Don't worry. No? It feels like most of you are already participating. No? For the rest also, no? Naku, hindi pa rin nagsiswitch. I hope, no, you switch your cameras so that I can remember your faces. No, who knows? I will meet you one day in the school or in the streets, no? So I would be able to remember you. Oh, ¿cómo estás? Okay. We only have a few meetings left. So please, please, no, this time I want us to be more connected. Yun nga pala, I forgot to say, kung last midterm, papetiks-petiks tayo, this time, no. Hindi na tayo papetiks, no. I will concentrate on you guys. I will focus and really concentrate on your improvement. Let's see kung on your learning in Spanish. Okay. So, going back, tener. Tener. Okay. Tener is to have. Okay? To have. Hala, bakit may ano? Ayan, it is to have. All right. So, él is he. Tiene now is the conjugated form of tener in third person. This is now what I'm saying. Kasi nga, él, he, has. So, he has is él tiene. Yo tengo. Oh, oops. Yo tengo two. Sorry, I just said na strict na ako sa accent, no? But when I annotate, I cannot put the accent. I don't know why. Right? Ilong press ko pa siya unless i-copy paste ko somewhere. But I cannot copy paste somewhere kasi nga naka-share screen. So this is accent. Let's say ito na lang. Saan yung accent? Yan, kunyari yan yung accent. Okay? So hindi, I don't have, I cannot put the accent when I annotate. So just imagine that's an accent. Tú tienes, and then él tiene. Okay, yan na. Okay, so ganyan na. That's what I mean by conjugation. So the verb is conjugated according to who is the doer of the action. Okay, so next we have yung L naman, no? More on the conjugation later on, don't worry. Next naman, yung L na walang accent, this is now the article the. You remember? You still know your articles? L is what gender?
Masculine, ma'am.
Masculine, good. No, this is really good. The faster, no, yung balikan, yung sagutan niyo sa akin, the faster we're gonna finish. Okay. So, masculine L. What is the feminine?
La.
La. Okay. La. Good. La is now the feminine. Let's put that para hindi kayo malito. Feminine. Okay. So, example sentence. El perro necesita agua. El perro is the dog. So, kahit babae pa yung dog, no, you still use the masculine article, definite article el, no? Kahit babae pa yung dog. Okay? Necesita is needs, agua is water. You can add that to your vocabularies just in case, you have a vocabulary list. So, repite por favor. Él tiene mucho amigos.
Él
tiene mucho amigos.
mucho amigos.
El perro necesita agua.
El perro
El
necesita
perro
agua.
necesita agua.
Necesita agua.
Okay. All right. Can I hear the ladies? Sige, ladies muna. Ladies only, rather. Can I hear you, ladies? El perro necesita agua.
El perro necesita.
Okay, so another important reminder or fact here is that there is no Spanish word for it. Diba? Sa pronouns natin in English, he, she, it. Diba? But in Spanish, wala. Why is it so? Why is that? Anyone? What do you think? Bakit walang it? Walang counterpart ang it? I believe I've mentioned this before. When you try to remember our discussions in module 4, I guess, or 5, when we discussed nouns. Diba? What is it with nouns in Spanish? Bakit walang it? Why is it so? Any idea? Any idea? Craig, do you have any idea? Wala? You still remember? When I say in Spanish, all nouns. That's
Um,
why.
Because it has no gender, ma'am.
Good. Okay, si Jervin ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Because all nouns, sorry, what did you say? you, I was like, okay.
It has no gender, ma'am.
It has, okay. So, it has no gender yung it.
Yes,
Tama?
ma'am.
Okay, good. All right. I was like, wait, what? So, muy bien. No? So, in Spanish, it's the other way around. In Spanish, all nouns have gender. So, which means we cannot use it. There's no equivalent for it because in Spanish, it's either masculine or feminine. You remember when I said that? Tama ba? No, yung iba. Okay. Yeah. Sinabi nga pala ni ma'am yun. O, di ba? Tama, Kathleen? Yes. Okay. Correct. So, all nouns have gender. It's either masculine or feminine. So, it is no gender. No gender, di ba? So, it's not present in Spanish. Example. El ojo, la botella, la mano. Okay, lahat may gender. Okay, you remember that? Now, let's use some pronouns here. Let's use some pronouns. With this example, la mesa es grande. What is la mesa?
The table.
The table. Okay, the table. Correct. So, la mesa, is that no, Mark? Si Mark ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, remember in Filipino, it's la mesa as one word. In Spanish, dalawa siya. And the table is only mesa. Okay? It's not included yung la because la is the article. So now you can quite see how Filipinos borrowed probably la mesa. Probably they hear it from the from Spaniards as one word, la mesa. So, la mesa. Okay. Mesa. La mesa es grande. What is grande?
Big.
Big. Okay. So, if we're going to use now pronouns, we would say ella es grande. In English, if we use pronouns, we would say it is big, tama?
Yes, ma'am.
But since wala nga tayong gamit na it in Spanish, we would look at the gender of the mesa, which is feminine. So we use what now?
She.
She. Okay, she is big. Yun yung literal translation, no? In English ng ella es grande. But then it means it is big. Okay. Literal translation is she. But because you use the she pronoun. Ika nga. So ella es grande. Okay? So far so good? Alright. Mabilis tayo ngayon. Good. Let's proceed naman sa plural. Plural subject pronouns in Spanish. First person, what do you think? Ano na nga ang plural? First person?
We.
We, okay? In Spanish, it is nosotros or nosotras. Why do you think there is nosotros and nosotras? What is that? What is that for? What is nosotros? When do we use nosotros and when do we use nosotras?
Ma'am, nosotros ba is group of males?
Okay. And nosotras is?
Group of females.
Good. Muy bien. Yes. Correct. No? Correct. Claro. No? Nosotros, you only use, nosotros, you use that if where you are belonging to a group of male, no? Masculine. Nosotras naman, if female. What about if mix? What do we use? What do we use? This is a similar concept to that of what I have discussed before. No? Nosotros po, sabi ni, who's this? I cannot quite see. Sabi ni Rafael. Yes, okay. You use nosotros. Pag mix, you use nosotros still, okay? So, Rafael. Good. All right. Next tayo, we have second person naman, you all. This is now you all. So, if I'm talking to you guys, then you are the second person in plural, tama? And that we are using now vosotros. Vosotros,
May
okay?
vosotras din ba, ma'am?
Sorry? What is it? Pardon?
Sa first person, may vosotras din.
Yes,
Second
yes, yes.
person.
May vosotras din. Yeah, inunahan mo na ako. Sasabihin ko pa lang eh. Okay? So, thank you so much. Yes, merong vosotras din. So, vosotras. So, vosotros and vosotras. Okay? Vosotras, same rule applies. Male or female and then mix is vosotros. Yeah? And bakit may nakalagay ditong Spain? Merong nakalagay ditong Spain because you only use that in Spain. Yung vosotros or vosotras, you only use that in Spain. If you are in other Spanish-speaking countries, you are using now ustedes. Ustedes, okay? Vosotros, only Spain. Ustedes in the rest of the Spanish-speaking countries. Now, going back to Spain lang. Let's go back to Spain. Sa Spain, they use both. Okay? Ang pinagkaiba nga lang, they use both. Ang pinagkaiba, ang vosotros ay parang two. What do I mean by that? Where is it? What do I mean by that? Ang vosotros ay parang two, and I forgot to say a while ago, I forgot to add, meron tayong usted. This is the formal version of you, no? Sorry dun sa first table. I'm supposed to add that, no? But I forgot. We have usted, singular ha. We have tu is informal, singular. Usted is informal. Usted is formal, singular. Okay? So, parehas na singular yung tu tsaka usted. But usted is used in, I think you know that already, no? You know that already. Usted is for plural, diba? De donde es usted? Do you remember? Yeah? Ano ba ba? When did you use usted last time? Yung mga preguntas natin.
Yung mga esta usted.
Yes, ¿cómo está usted? Muy bien. So, mas marami kayong natandaan. Good, good. ¿Cómo está usted? How are you? No? But you are talking to, let's say, stranger or someone higher than you, no? ¿Cómo está usted? So, yes. Now, going to plural naman tayo. In Spain, yung tu nagiging vosotros, meaning it's still used in informal. Yung usted naman naging ustedes. Okay, it's used in formal. Okay, that's just in Spain. In the rest of the Spanish-speaking countries, you only use ustedes. Both formal and informal. Clear tayo doon? Okay. So, i-add nyo ha yung usted. Third person tayo, yung they. We have ellos and ellas. Same again, same principle. Ellos, male, group of males. Ellas, they, group of females. And if mixed, like, let's say, for example, the students. So, students can be a group, a mixture of male and female, diba? So, we use ellos. Ellos. And still, meron pa ding accent. You can see there, no? Ellos with accent. Okay. Now, just recap for the pronoun you kasi nga marami. No, as I think nabanggit ko na rin siya kanina. Tú, usted, vosotros, ustedes. Okay, so you will see that there are 4 ways on how to say the subject you in Spanish. I reiterated, no, I emphasize subject kasi mag-iiba rin siya when you are talking about when you are using it again in, let's say, pag naging reflexive na siya. Like, te gusta, di ba? Meron ng te. Yeah. Te quiero, no? For those of you who are listening to Spanish songs, te quiero, di ba? May phrase tayo na te quiero, te amo, no? So yung te doon is you. No? It means you, but it's in another case. Hindi na siya as a subject, no? No? Reflexive naman na siya. But that one, we won't be discussing, no? We won't be covering here in our class because that's a bit of intermediate or a more ano na, complex beginner. Okay? So, yeah. Basic lang tayo. Very, very basic. Okay? So, yan yung you. This is now the table. No? You can copy this one so that you have a guide later on while we are discussing. And of course, kapag after our class, then you can always refer back to this table. Okay? All right. So, copy, copy, copy. Tapos na ba? Bilis na. Done copying? Okay. Next. Wait or go? Okay na ba? May mga nangopya pa? Or natapos nyo na yung table? Good? Thumbs up dun sa mga okay na? If next na tayo, next slide. Bilis ah. Nakopya nyo yun agad? Okay. Okay na? Hold on. I cannot see the chat. There you go. Okay. Okay na tayo? Yeah? Thumbs up if tapos na mangopya. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. May mga nangopya pa. Okay. Kaya today? Kaya ba today? Right? So, move na tayo, no? Okay. Next. Oh, meron pa dito, don't worry. So, this is again a guide, no? If you are, for those of you who are visual learners, just like me, no? Sometimes for me, I easily learn if I see graphics or pictures. So I'm a visual learner. Kapag puro words or numbers, it's so hard for me to easily grasp the topic. So there, yo is pointing at yourself. No, two is pointing at you. No, L on Eza, pointing at each other. Kasi L is yung guy, tinuturo niya yung guy. He, and then Eza is she. No, and you can see there, no, usted. The little girl is talking to someone older than her. So usted. And then nosotros, nosotras. Nosotros, you can see mix yung mix yung girls and boys, no? And nosotras, only girls. Vosotros, vosotras, no? That nanggagaling dun sa speaker, no? Talking to these kids. And again, there's this flag of Spain. Flag yan ng Spain, ha? Yung red and yellow. Okay? And then ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay? All right. So subject pronouns are placed in front of the conjugated verb to clarify who or what is doing the action of the verb. Basically, ano lang yan. It's just like in English, he is, she is, you are, ganun lang. That's a simple way to put it. Ano? It's just placed, it's the same with English, placed in front of the conjugated verb. Now, subject pronouns are not always needed because the conjugation of the verb implies who or what is doing the action of the verb. Naka-imply na. When you conjugate it, you remember we are using in the midterms, soy, Maria, no? Soy, and then your name. You remember? The full version of that should be yo soy. I am Maria. But since it's conjugated already to the first person, it's okay if you drop the pronouns, no? Soy Maria. Later, kapag nagbigay na tayo ng examples on all these conjugations, you will know what I am talking about. Okay? So, speaking of conjugations, eto na. This is now the favorite part of everyone, conjugation. No? At the end of the class, tell me if it's also your favorite part. No? I think it's really nice to conjugate verbs. We are going to conjugate already, starting off with ser. The verb ser, or to be. It means to be. No? It's the verb to be. What is this? For those of you who still don't understand the concept of to be, you can refer to this, no? It's to be in English, but please take note, it has a different usage, no? In Spanish, it's not really exactly the same. In some parts lang. Ser, because we're talking about ser, okay? Just like there, no? I am Frank. I am an architect. My brother is a dentist. And then my favorite sports are. Okay? So dun dito sa baba, I am, he is, she is, it is, you are, we are. This is now the verb to be. Okay? Which in Spanish, this is now the verb ser. Okay? This one, I am not happy. This is one of the differences in Spanish because I am happy or I am not happy, we are not using ser. What are we using? What is it, Adi?
Soy, ma'am.
Ser is soy in first person.
Estoy.
Estoy. Muy bien. Yes, correct. We are using estoy. Okay, good that you remember. Good job. Okay, I thought no one will get this part. You still remember when you were using estoy bien, estoy mal, estoy enfermo, estoy, what else? Enfadado. No, all of these feelings. You remember you use estoy. Why? Now, before we proceed to the conjugation of the verb ser, pinaghalo tuloy. Ser, we will, let me just write down the one I was talking about. In Spanish, the verb to be has two, no? It has two words that that means the same thing. Yun yung ser, ito yung we discuss natin today, and the verb estar. Okay? It's the verb ser and the verb estar. Pareho sila. Okay? They both mean the same thing because you remember you said soy, yo soy, and this one is yo estoy. You remember when you say I am happy, I am good, estoy bien. I am Maria, soy Maria. Pareho na am, 'di ba? But in Spanish magkaiba, ser and estar. What's the difference? So we will be using ser mostly on some, you will know the usage of ser later on. Yung estar, we are using that generally when something is not permanent, if it's changing generally, but it's not always the case. So just so you have an idea. No, I can also say that we can also say that estar is used to express feelings or emotions. No, you use estar. But just a general idea, which is not always the case, you use that when you are saying, or when the subject is not permanent, or not when the subject is changeable rather. Okay, so forget about estar for now. Don't worry about that. You don't have to conjugate estar as well. Let's look at the conjugation of ser. Eto na, this is the one. Let's look at the conjugation of ser. How are we going to do that? We have to look the pronouns, no, that it refers to. Yo soy. You already know that. Yo soy estudiante. Tú eres. When did we use eres? In midterms, which instances did we use eres? Which phrases? Eres? ¿De dónde eres? You remember? Yeah? ¿De dónde eres? Ano pa? Kailan pa natin ginamit yung eres? Yun lang ang natatandaan niyo, de dónde eres? Eres. Ano pa ba? Tienes. No. Soy, hablar. ¿De dónde eres? Yeah, I think yun lang, no? What about hobbies? Hobbies. What is the pregunta for hobbies? ¿Cuál es su pasatiempo? Tama ba? Okay, so you didn't. So, de donde eres lang. Okay. So, yun nga. Eres to eres, you are. Okay? You are. Hopefully, familiar na kayo dyan. Kasi nga, look at the next ones. Dadagdagan na natin yan ng L, ella, S. In English, he or she is. Yun lang yan. Okay? Él, ella, es. Usted has the same conjugation from él or ella, but usted is you, di ba? Usted es. Okay? Usted es. Nosotros, nosotras somos. You use somos. Okay? Vosotros sois. Ellos, ellas son. And again, parehas siya sa ustedes, sa plural, which is son. So, that is now the conjugation of the verb ser. And yep, there are no patterns. Unfortunately, you have to memorize it. Okay, because why is there no pattern? Because ser is now an irregular verb. Okay? There is now an irregular verb. Kaya there are no patterns. Don't worry, later on you will be looking at regular verbs, no? May pattern yung mga regular verbs. So, if you know the pattern, madali na lang yan. Kahit na anong verb ang ibigay ko sa inyo, just apply the same pattern or ending. But for irregular verbs, you have to memorize kung paano sila kino-conjugate. And guys, for the next module, you will be using this more often, no? Tu eres inteligente, especially ella and él. Ella es simpática because that will be part of your, what do you call this one? Final requirement, yung vlog natin. Diba? Yung vlog, I will require you also to introduce your family. So, of course, introducing your family. Hola, nosotros somos, we are, familia. Let's say, familia Bagilat, no? Ella es mi mamá, él es mi papá. Okay, you're going to show the picture. Okay, so ella es mi mamá, ella es simpática. Okay, she is nice, she is kind, simpática. Okay, all right, so it's just an example. Okay, any questions so far? Oh, no, questions about the vlog, don't worry, I will be posting first the instructions, but you can already start doing that and preparing for that para hindi kayo mag-cram at the last week, no? Sabay sa exams ninyo. Where is that? Hold on. So yun nga, para hindi kayo mag-cram, sige, let me, saan ba yung listahan ko? Oh, it's not here. There. So, you will have to introduce yourself. Did I already tell you, no, the contents? Not yet. Not yet. So you will have to introduce yourself, self-introduction in Spanish, describing your family, singing a Spanish song, and then, and then, of course, in the end, yun na yung mga favorite ninyong session. My favorite session was this and that because we played the game because because so and so and so. Okay. Maglalaro tayo ng game sa module, I think, what is this module? 7, 8, 9, sa module 9. So may game tayo doon. Yeah, okay. So sing a Spanish song. So yun yung contents nyo so far for the vlog. So you can already start preparing for that and memorizing a Spanish song. You don't have to sing the whole song, okay? Sorry? Who was that? May questions pa? Sino yun? Choppy. Who was trying to speak earlier? Wala?
Si Edwin.
Si Edril ba? Edril. Okay. Where are you? Nawala yata si Edril. Edril, are you there? What did Edril say?
Ma'am, wala.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So yun nga. What did I say? You don't have to sing the whole song. At least the first part lang after the first chorus, no? Of course, if the song is 3 minutes, you don't have you please don't sing the whole 3 minutes, no? Ayokong panoorin yung vlog ninyo
Ma'am,
na.
pwede po ba yung ABC song?
No. Yeah. I'm putting it, I'm raising it up to the next level. Sa previous language class ko, pinasok na nila yung ABC sa vlog. But I'm gonna raise it up to the next level. Why? Because ang daming magagandang Spanish or Latin songs actually. Ang dami dyan, no? So it's really nice for you. It's really
Yung Despacito, ma'am, di ba?
yes. Okay. Yung Despacito Spanish. Wag naman sana lahat mag-Despacito. Okay. Try niyo yung mga ano. Also, again, wag naman sa, you can also ask each other, ha? Maybe, sige, I will open na lang a discussion thread on that and then para makita nyo kung ano yung mga, you have to comment there kung ano yung napagdesisyonan yung kakantahin para hindi ulit-ulit, no? It can be repeated twice, 3 times, but wag naman sana lahat ng class Despacito na yung kinanta. Okay? Once, twice, thrice, okay. Pero pag naulit na, pag nakita niyo yung tatlo na yung kakanta nito, you have to change. There are so many nice songs, actually. Yeah, it's really nice. A cappella, if makahanap kayo ng -1 version, or if you can strum guitar on that, why not, diba? But it's okay with a cappella. Okay. Going back, ayun na, let's go back. Going back to the ser. Okay, identification. We are using ser when we identify people, no? Or we are identifying names, diba? For example, yo soy Maria. Tú eres Clara. So you are Clara. Tú eres Andre. Okay? Tú eres Andre. So you are Andre. Ella es niña. Sorry, medyo Makate. Ella es niña, él es niño. Ella is, let's say, ella is, sino pa? Kathleen. Él es Mark. Okay? Él es Mark. Okay? Ella es Sylvette. No? Él es, sino pa ba yung mga lalaki sa atin? Fitz. No? Él es Fitz. Okay? So, yan yun. You identify someone. You are, he is, Fitz, she is, Sylveth. Okay? So, ito na. Nosotros somos familia Antigua. This is what I have said a while ago. We are family Antigua. Now, let's remove yung mga pronouns. If we remove the pronouns, the thought will still be the same. Soy María. Eres Clara. Es niña. Es niño. Somos familia Antigua. If you remove those pronouns, the thought will still be the same. Kaya you remember, ang sabi dun sa previously in the previous slides, you can delete or you can omit the pronouns because implied na yung doer of the action. Clear? Clear tayo dun? Yeah? Good. We use soy or we use ser when we are also talking about nationality. Yo soy Filipina. You already know that. Tú eres española. Ella es francesa or él es francés. What is ella es francesa? What is francesa? Baka naman may ibang magsabi sa inyo, prinsesa ma'am, princess. Naku po.
Female French.
Yes. Muy bien. It's female French. Okay. Francesa. Frances is now male French, of course, obviously. Okay. Nosotros somos Filipinos. We are Filipinos. Okay. When we're talking about profession or occupation, I think this one is already only a review, no? Because you already know that. Soy estudiante. You used that before. Yo soy estudiante. Tú eres cocinera. What is cocinera?
Chef.
chef or cook. Yes. Good. Tú eres cocinera. We also have ella es doctora or él es doctor. And nosotros somos ingenieros. Okay? Repite, por favor. Yo soy estudiante.
Yo soy
Yo soy estudiante.
Tú eres cocinera.
Tú eres cocinera.
Cocinera.
Ella es doctora.
Ella es
Ella es
doctora.
doctor.
Él es doctor.
Él es
Él es
doctor.
doctor.
Nosotros somos ingenieros.
Nosotros
Nosotros
somos
somos
ingenieros.
ingenieros.
Muy bien. I guess we won't have so much difficulties when it comes to pronouncing, especially ingenieros, because it's already also in our Filipino language, diba? Ingeniero. So good pronunciation, guys. Perfect na kayo sa pronunciation. When we're talking about physical characteristics and personality traits, we also use the verb ser. For example, yo soy lista. Okay? Lista means smart. Tú eres hermosa means beautiful. You are beautiful. Ella es trabajadora or él es trabajador. Trabajadora here means hardworking, okay? It doesn't mean worker, okay? Nosotros somos amigables. Amigables is friendly, okay? Right, nosotros somos amigables. When we're talking about materials, we also use ser. For example, la casa es grande. Okay. So, la casa es grande. Los juguetes son coloridos. What is los juguetes? Los juguetes is toys. The toys are coloridos means colorful. The toys are colorful. No, los juguetes son coloridos. Repite, por favor. Los juguetes son coloridos.
Los
juguetes
son
son
coloridos.
Ah, muy bien. Okay. So, our Zoom will end in less than a minute. Let's all go back to the same link. Okay, and then we will be discussing, I think this is last 3 slides. We'll be discussing the regular verbs. Yay. Okay. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Ciao. Yes. So now we will be discussing regular verbs. Ito na. What are these regular verbs? These are now the verbs that end with AR, ER, and IR. Okay. So first, let's go to the first kind of the verb which ends in AR. Example, no? Hablar. So, ito na again yung mga verbs na nag-end sa AR. For example, hablar, you already know that. Infinitive, right here, infinitive is yung hindi pa nako-conjugate, no? Hablar. The rule is now, remove the ending. Remove the ending, AR. Oops. AR, remove this and change it now to this. Okay. Change it now to this ones here. You can see. Yan na. If you want to say I speak, yo, no? What is the pronoun in Spanish of I? Is yo. Here, no? It's here. Yo. If you want to say I speak, you would remove the AR and change it to O. Yo hablo. Okay? That's why you say yo hablo. Yo hablo. Hablo español. If you say you speak, then remove the AR and change it to AS. Hablas. Hablas español. ¿Qué idiomas hablas? No? You remember your preguntas? You say, ¿qué idiomas hablas? What do you speak? No? What languages do you speak? Remember? Kaya naging hablas. Now, if you want to say he, she, or you as formal, you formal speak. What is it now? Yo, él, ella. Tell me, dime, tell me, what is it? Please unmute. Okay, nakikita ko na tama kayo, but you're not, you're muted. What is it? What is the verb now? If you change it to this, and this is the ending. Oops, sorry. I knew it. It's
Habla.
habla. Okay, muy bien. Habla. Okay, try it with me. Just speak up kasi this will be your assignment. What about if you want to use nosotros, we? What is it now? Sige lang, Silvet. Yes, I can see correct ka naman, I think.
Hablamos.
Hablamos. Muy bien. What about you all speak? Hey, Char, nakita nyo na. Okay. Sorry. What about this one? Speak up. Para mabilis. Last 3 slides na lang. Ablais. Okay. Ablais, correct. Ablais. But you have to be careful na merong, what do you call this one? May accent doon. Okay? What about this one? Ellos hablan. Muy
Hablan.
bien. Okay. Now, let's try now the next kind of verb which ends in ER. So, for example, now we have comer. Comer. This is now to eat. Okay, it means to eat. So if I say I eat, how do you conjugate it? Yo. It says there, drop the ending, retain the stem, com plus. What is yo?
Opo, ma'am.
Oh.
Yo como, yes.
Como.
Tu.
Comes.
Comes, yes. Let's say él, ella, usted, co,
Come.
come. Muy bien. Nosotros
Comemos.
comemos. Yes, nosotros comemos. Vosotros
Coméis.
coméis. Muy bien. Vosotros coméis. Ellos, ustedes comen. Muy, muy bien. Okay, magnifico. All right. So that this is now the conjugation for the verb comer. Okay. So that's how you do it. That's how you follow the rule, diba? Ang dali. You just have to remember the endings and then you just have to add it. No? So, last tayo. The verb that ends with IR. Now, at this point, I would like to apologize and stand corrected. Last time, I said viver, no? I was using viver. Do you remember or not? No? And during the midterms, I was using viver. I have no idea why. No. Na I really know it's vivir, but I thought if it was viver all along, baka naghalo na ang aking German and all. So it's difficult. So I stand corrected. It is now vivir. Okay, it is vivir. Okay, vivir is to live. Yeah, to live. Okay, and this one I will not be conjugating it with you guys because this will be part of your assignment. Okay. You will have to do the same thing that we have done just now, just earlier. Okay. It's just the same thing. You have to drop the ending and just replace it with this ones. Be careful, no? I will not post this PowerPoint until you have submitted that assignment. So your assignments will be until tomorrow 7:30. You can submit it anytime until tomorrow 7:30. You can even submit it now, no? Do it and then submit. But I will be posting the PowerPoint at 7:30 tomorrow together with your quiz tomorrow 6:20, no? Your quiz 6:20. So I'll be posting that. Pag na-post ko na yung PowerPoint, pasensya na lang sa mga hindi pa nakapag-submit ng assignment, okay? It will be a table. You will make the table of this. Balikan natin yan later. This is the table. Okay? That one. Okay? You can make your own table as well, okay? Or the main idea is you have to conjugate these verbs, ser, tener, vivir, and hablar. You have to conjugate that. Why? Because we are using it in introducing others. So when we are going to introduce other people's names, please copy this. So when we are introducing other people, what pronoun are we using? Other people, let's say singular muna. Singular. Hello, everyone. My name is Maria. I would like to introduce my friend Sylvette. Sylvette is blah, blah, blah. And what pronoun?
Eja.
Eja. Okay. Eja. So we are using Eja or El, of course. Now, if your friend is a guy. Sorry. El or Eja. Okay. He or she. And how do we conjugate it? How do we conjugate ser when we are using El or Eja? Eja, El,
S.
Es. Muy bien.
Yes, ma'am.
What about la edad? We have tener, el, or the Eja.
Tiene.
Tiene. Okay. Tiene. And it's still the same here. El. Oh, anong pinag-type ko? El or Eja es. El país, diba? Es. Él es de Filipinas. He is from Philippines, correct? Ella es de Baguio. Okay. Vivir is, sige, isa, bonus na natin to. What was the rule? Drop the IR and then change with with ano daw? Sige, Sylvette. Sige, go. With what letter?
Letter E, ma'am.
Letter E. Okay. Ella vive. Okay. And then, this one is the same. Ella es profesora. Okay. Ella es profesora. Es profesora. She is profesora. Okay. Of course, if you say es profesor, it means it's a male, no? Es profesor. He is. Last is él, ella, habla.
Habla, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So this is now sorry, how you are going to introduce other people. This one, wait, let me check. Do we have time for that? Next week. Yes, I think we will be doing this next week, no? We will be in pair by pair. So you will have to know each other's details and then you have to present or introduce that person. I will be doing that next week. Okay. In the meantime, you have 2 assignments today. And that is today and tomorrow, yung quiz tomorrow. Okay. All right. So, that's all, guys. Yun lang ang ating discussion. That ends our discussion for today. Please write your names in chat